Hello, everybody. Welcome back to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision as we get into our weekly chats with all of our coaches. And joining us is our volleyball coach, Ashlee Brockenbrough. And Ashlee, first couple weeks of the season, a lot of the freshmen really starting to get involved a little bit. Talk about the first couple weekends and how everything's gone for the volleyball team.
We came out of preseason with a lot of energy. So went straight into our Lindenwood tournament and was very, very impressed with the level of play and competition. We came out on Saturday playing the best volleyball that I've seen us play to date. Had a great match against Northwest Missouri, who is right now ranked in the honorable mention for the AVCA top 25. Took them to 5 sets, and the first 2 sets that we played were great volleyball. Very impressed with our play against Sioux Falls that afternoon as well. Had a lot of new faces, 9 freshmen on the roster, but they're really starting to show that they're hungry to compete for a starting role and compete as we move into conference play.
Talk a little bit about those freshmen, because obviously it's a big transition going from high school and club volleyball to the collegiate level, especially Division II, and especially some of the great teams you guys have played over the last couple weeks.
The level of play from high school to this Division II conference is certainly a lot faster. So we're seeing a little bit of growing pains there as we adjust to that speed of game. We're lucky to have a lot of freshmen who have competed at a high level in high school, both in school and in the club scene. So we have some who are really, really doing a good job adjusting to that speed of play right now.
I tell you what, some very big bright spots over the first couple weeks. Couple young ladies making all tournament teams up at Lindenwood Campbell, and then this past weekend up at Quincy, a freshman, and Lacken. Talk a little bit about them.
Michaela Campbell is a junior college transfer for us. Right now she's wearing that libero jersey. She is one of those even keel players that is so calm and under control, and with such a new team on the court, it's really, really beneficial to us to have her in that role. She sees the floor so well, and she's really taken charge in serve receive, and as a defensive player, that she's really kind of that calming, steady force for us. We're trying to get a little bit more vocal moving into conference play and to really own that libero jersey and really take charge. But when she's on in serve receive, there's not a lot of people who can get us out of system offensively.
Talk about Allie Lakin.
Okay. Allison Lakin was on the all-tournament team last week while we were at Quincy. Offensively, she just hits a very, very hard ball. She knows when the right times are to hit her shots and be smart, and when she just needs to take a big swing. She really, really is a spark plug for our offense. When she's partnered up in the front row with Ashley Selman, who's one of our middle blockers, a returner, we had a really hard ball offensively, and we're a hard lineup to stop.
Talk a little bit about conference play. It kicks off this weekend here at the Simon Center. Not an easy way to start things with St. Joseph's College coming in and UIndy. Talk a little bit about what you've had a chance to see from them here in the early season.
St. Joseph's is a very similar volleyball program to us right now. They have 8 freshmen on their roster, so very new like us, and they are coming into this Friday 2-6. So we're both very hungry to get another win under our belts. We've had an opportunity to play Quincy last weekend, so we've gotten a little taste of what a conference looks like, and right now they haven't seen that. However, they have gone up against 2 GLIAC opponents, and so they know what it's like to compete and know what it's like to come into a conference match and need to get a win. Indy is going to be a really tough match. They've had, in the last 2 weeks, have played really, really tough opponents. I believe 3 top 25 teams in the nation right now. So they know what it's like to compete at a high level, and they know what it takes to do well in this conference. They are returning their freshman of the year in the GLVC, so they have individual players who have a lot of talent and will come in and give us a challenge.
And the great thing is, too, we kick off our Saints Vision coverage for 2016-17 with the volleyball match on Friday night. And that's got to be a big thing, especially recruiting-wise, especially for the coaches, because they can have recruits, hey, take a look at what we're able to do.
Absolutely. We're really fortunate because we have so many girls on the team who are from far away, Chicagoland area, up in Wisconsin. Ashley Selman's from Texas. So as a family unit, we're really lucky to have that Saints Vision so that our family out of town can support us and follow along with our progress.
Awesome stuff. Good luck this weekend. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks so much.
We'll have both matches on Saints Vision this coming weekend. John Edwards will be on the call both Friday and Saturday night. Friday night, 7 o'clock match time, we'll go on the air at 6:50. And then on Saturday, notice a time change. It'll be a 4 o'clock start. Instead of the normal 3 o'clock start, we'll go on the air at 3:50. For Coach, I'm Jim Powers. Thanks so much for tuning in to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. Have a great week. And as always, go Saints.